Hey everybody, it's your boy Prod.og, and guess what? I'm back at it again with another awesome top tier tarot video for you guys today. Oh yeah, it's been about a good week since I did my last video, and I'm really excited and eager to do this one for you guys too. Not my cards are mixed up right now. It's giving ghetto tea. Sorry y'all, let me get this in check. Mix up my cards, make sure every card is face front. Today, I will be doing a 6-card spread from my Angel Wisdom deck. I love this deck. This is literally my favorite tarot deck because it has the most beautiful imagery on the cards, and it's so many optimistic, like positive messages. Like, they don't even have any reverse meanings in this deck simply because it's it just brings light to every situation, and I love this deck so much. So shout out to everybody that's here today. I hope you guys are enjoying your day as much as me. I'm definitely sending a lot of positive vibes out to y'all. Don't worry about my hair. It's getting really crazy. I don't know who told me to do this and who told me that this was cool, but nobody told me that it wasn't. So yeah, I just decided to do it. But anyway, this is not the point of this video. Today I'm doing a collective universal reading for whomever this message may resonate for. We are all universal. We are all sharing this life experience, this physical experience together, even though we all go through differing situations and scenarios at differing times. We all go through the same things overall. So this is a collective universal message, daily message for whomever is in need of this message. And yes, the intention of this tarot video is to bring further clarity and guidance and awareness to your spirit, and like what type of energy is you putting out there into the world. We're going to see, because the type of energy that you put out into this world determines what you get out of life, right? Yes. All right, so period. That's just that on that. So let me do a few more shuffles, and then I'm going to start pulling from the deck if nothing jumps out. Let's put some positive energy out there for all my viewers watching. 2022 and every year beyond, I wish and speak prosperity over the lives of those who come in contact with me and those who I share this life experience with. I just want to uplift and encourage all around me and just elevate the energy and the essence of every environment that I step into. And let's just put that positive vibe out there as we shuffle these cards and see what the angels have in store for us. All right, one more good shuffle. There we go. Let's pull the first card from the deck. Oh, we have the Page of Earth. The Page of Earth. Anytime a page is pulled in a deck, that means, like, you know, newer energy, a little inexperienced, a little naive, you know, not that you're not smart or anything, but just a little inexperienced. There's a lot of experience that still need to be had. The Page of Earth says scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. So it's giving very much somebody that this reading is for is very scholarly. You're really into your books. Look at this woman. She's very much into her books. She studies a lot. She's always reading, actually reading a little too much. You need to get from, you know, out of the books and get into the streets sometimes. It's okay to be book smart, but we also got to be life smart too. Yeah, so scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. It's time to get to work, okay? An excellent opportunity presents itself. So, all right, I know we do a lot of studying, we do a lot of research, we do a lot of practice, which is very smart to do before you get out into this world. Make sure you do your research, always. But it comes a point in time where you've gotten all the research that you need and you still just making sure, crossing your T's and dotting your I's is very important. But However, we got to get out into the field and apply the knowledge that we researched and that we've acquired and accumulated. It also says happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. So it's looking up for somebody. It's looking up for you right now. Like, if you are experiencing a career change, or there's a career that you want or a career that you currently have, It's giving very much promotion energy in the midst, okay? Also, if you are, graduating, scholarships, just educational opportunities out there for those that are in interest of furthering their education. This card also speaks to a new area of study. So there might be some new information that you are seeking, that you are desiring to learn about, and this card is totally speaking to that. Let's open the book and see what the book has to say and further information. It says, there's a book about that. As the page of earth, you are prepared for just about anything. You've researched every topic multiple times, okay? And you have several university degrees and own enough books to fill a library. You are a marvelous person and are scholarly, dependable, optimistic, and oh so clever. Seriously, there's almost nothing people can't depend on you to do and to do well. So you're going to get the job done and you're going to do it well, pretty much. Like, that's what this card is saying, is giving very much. That's the energy that you're carrying right now. So shout out to you, kudos to you, give you a pat on the back, okay? Because your curiosity is endless, and you just got to get out there and go get it, because we are all curious for life. So don't be too curious that you are afraid to step out. You see what I'm saying? So just be very aware of how much you are doing research and how much you are actually applying the knowledge that you acquire. Let's move on to our next card. Ooh, because we're 6 minutes into the reading. We got to speed this up a little bit. That was the first card. All right. Pull from the top of the deck, we have the moon. Ooh, the moon. Okay, so I love this card. Let's take a deep breath. This card is a very reflective card. This card is a time of tapping into yourself and coming in touch, in tune with your intuition. It says, listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears, okay? Revelations that will make everything clear. So this reading could definitely be considered a revelation that you have been seeking, because we all are revealing. We are all seeking knowledge to be revealed so that our life experience can be more clear to us and that we can understand what we're doing and what we have going on. So this is what this card is really calling on. The moon is what shines light in dark times. So all of us have a dark side, and we all have to face the darkness at some point in time in our life. So the moon is there to guide us through the dark times. The moon is there to guide us through our dark times in life. Okay? Tapping into yourself. It's really important to get in touch with your spirit, okay? Because spirit is living through you and is constantly communicating with you. So you got to open your ears and become more aware, or you're going to miss out on all the signs that spirit is giving you. And the more you open your ears to spirit, the easier you can navigate through your life. So the moon card says you are an amazingly intuitive and divinely gifted person. Yes, you are. Don't let nobody lie to you and tell you that you're not, because you are. It's natural at times to become aware that something is at work in the universe that you don't have complete clarity about. You may be getting signs in the form of synchronicities, like numbers, like angel numbers, y'all, 111, 222, things just lining up for you. That's what synchronicity is. And psychic hits or nighttime dreams that seem particularly vivid or powerful. So these are the many ways that spirit is communicating with you. So you gotta open your awareness and pay attention. Don't let this worry you and allow fear to take over, okay? So if you let fear creep into your mentality and you keep it there, you're gonna be blocking the messages of the divine from coming into you. You won't be able to receive them because you have a wall up, okay? We gotta let that wall down and not let fear get in the way of the truth, the ultimate truth. This card is calling on you to really just take time to tap into your divine self and get in touch with spirit, okay? Pay attention when your intuition tells you that something or someone isn't quite what it seems, all right? We always get that gut feeling, that feeling inside of our spirit when something just ain't right. It ain't sitting right with us. Pay attention to those red flags and those indicators, those emotions flowing through your body, okay? Bask in the glow of the magical moonlight and allow your divine gifts to guide you. We all have divine gifts from spirit and we have to acknowledge them. And the more we acknowledge them, the more they appear in our experience. experience. So acknowledge your gifts, okay? We are all gifted beings. We are all gifted beings. Okay, so let's see. What is the next card at the top of the deck? Next card at the top of the deck. The Magician. Oh my God. Okay. This card keeps on popping up for me, but I love anytime this card pops up in a reading because this is a magical indicator that magic is alive in your life and that you are the magician. You are the creator of magic in your life if you believe, okay? So this card is popping up for somebody right now that is going through a very magical time in your life, or you can be expecting a very magical time coming in your life. If you can take the time to tap into your intuition, you will become the magician. But if you don't have control, or if you don't have strong strength in connection with your intuition, you really can't be the magician. You won't have the magic won't be showing up in your life the way that you really want it to, because you're not in tune with your divine self and the universe around you and the life around you. So it says what you need to be a success will manifest, okay? If you believe it, you can do it. So you have to believe. You got to believe in the magic before it can show up in your life, right? The Magician card says that, wow, look at you standing there all ready to take on the world. The Magician reflects the magic that is alive in your life right now. There really isn't anything you can't accomplish if you just try. Okay, you gotta try, you gotta show, you gotta prove to yourself that it's something that you really care about. You may or may not be aware of the importance of this moment or realize just how prepared you are to create whatever you wish, but it's possible for you. You are prepared and you have the ability to create any reality or experience that you want, but you gotta believe in yourself. That's the catch. This card is a trusting card. It's a card of trusting. You gotta have trust within yourself and within your higher power and the source of life that we all have sprung from. You gotta have trust. You gotta have faith. That's what faith is. Faith is trust, a form of trust. The universe will provide what you need if you believe. Resources may just miraculously show up, or you may discover that you can easily manifest them yourself. So when you have faith in the universe works in your favor. The universe is definitely working. The universe is working in our favor at all times. And magic is alive in our lives. And we just have to continue to acknowledge that. That's why I do these readings, to keep people on their toes and to keep people in a optimistic headspace about their lives and what you can be expecting to come out of your experience if you are just willing to try and make things better, and to just make that decision to feel better and to acknowledge your life in a different manner. Let's see, what's the next card at the top of the deck? Ooh, okay, so these green cards keep showing up. This is the second green card of the reading, the Earth card. This is the 6 of Earth. This is a very rewarding time in life. As you can see, this woman is inside of her handicap chair, but not only is she in her chair of handicap, she's giving back to the world. There's a lot of people that got their hand out and she's gracefully giving back to the world. And this is what this card is indicating, a time of giving, a time of generosity. The more generous you are to the world around you, the more the world is generous right back to you, and it gives you in abundance as you give in abundance. So the good that you do does come back to you. Always remember that. This is what this card is saying. That all the good that you put out into the world, you can expect it to come back. Don't do things just for a specific outcome, but be good because it feels good to be good, and that's who you truly are. And unexpected inflow of abundance. That's another thing that this card indicates, that there is something of a great amount of abundance, specifically financially, because as you can see, the coins are showing up in this card. The coins are always tied to our life on Earth, because we are, you know, money is everything in the society that we live in, at least. So it's just pretty much saying that, like, you can be expecting an inflow of abundance the more good that you put out into this world, okay? And if somebody is borrowing something right now, borrow wisely. You know what I mean? Don't over borrow. Don't over borrow to the degree that you know it's going to be hard for you to pay back right now. And also pay off your debts. You know, if you did borrow something from somebody, or you know you owe somebody some money, make sure you give them the money that you owe them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? I don't know who I'm talking to right now, who Spirit is talking to, but you know who you was. All right. Sharing your wealth with other less fortunate people. So when you have something that other people don't have and you know it's easy for you to get it, it should not be a problem for you to just spread it in the world. You know it's gonna come back. You know what they say in them rap songs? Yeah, I spin it and it come right back. Like I get it right back, right? So if you are one of those people that know that and you have that dominant thought of well-being and abundance in your mind, you should freely give because you know it's going to come back to you. And you shouldn't let people manipulate you or anything and just make people feel like they're entitled to what you have earned and what you have gotten and what you have acquired in your life. But it does not hurt to help other appreciative, less fortunate people get ahead in life, especially if you already are ahead in life. Ooh, we had a flipper. Okay, this card flipped over in the middle of the shuffle. It's the Knight of Air. This is a mental card, and the Knight represents mental maturity. It's like you are maturing mentally, and you are very eager to get out there. You are very logical and driven, but this is a very mental card, and it says being able, decisive and focused, driven and defensive. So a lot of the times when we are being generous to the world, we don't know who to give back to. We have a hard time deciding who to give our money to and our time and energy to. But this card is speaking to you being in alignment with your decisions, being able to decide, not being split between choices. You just know you are very focused right now, very focused and very driven to make whatever it is that you want to happen. It says events that move with great speed. So this is a really fast-paced time in your life, where things are picking up for you. As you can see, he's on his horse moving forward with his sword of thought, ready to get out into the world and conquer all unexpected challenges that might come. Because there are challenges. Life always throws us challenges so that we can stay on our toes and see how strong and capable we are navigating through this reality. We are divine beings of creation, and we can create the experience no matter what. We get to choose, and just stay focused, because that's what that card is really calling on. Indicators of if you don't feel so focused right now, this card is calling on you to make a decision to want to be more focused. When you decide that you want to be more focused, then you will be, and your drive, your ambition will totally increase. Let's pull our final card for this reading, because this reading is approaching 20 minutes. Oh, this is the final card, the Three of Swords, the Three of Air. Okay, look at this card. It's like this woman is going through some sort of heartbreak, some sort of sadness, some sort of regret possibly, but the angel is there to guide you and to remind you that you are not going to be sad forever, and these emotions are natural. We all go through emotions of sadness, but it's innate for us to be happy and joyful beings. That's why it doesn't really feel good when we're sad. This card says great sadness that will heal with time, okay? It definitely takes time for us to heal through our sadness and our heartbreak and our pains that we've been through. So don't rush the process, okay? Also, just let go of the past, because the more you hold on to the past, you're gonna have a hard time moving forward into a better, greater future, because you just keep on looking back at what was and you're not changing your perspective on it. So we gotta shift that perspective and, get into a better headspace so that we can embrace and attract more happiness. But right now it's just saying, like, if you are going through a sad point and period of time in your life, it's okay. It's all right. It will heal over time. If you decide to let go of the past and be happier. We got to heal from our misunderstandings as well, because we misunderstand our reality a lot of the time, and we make misperceptions, and we think that life really is a certain way that it's really not, and our viewpoint on it determines what we get out of it. So we have to heal our misunderstandings and come to greater understanding so that we can get greater outcomes. Okay? And being there for those in need. If you know somebody right now, you might not even be the person that's going through the major sadness right now in life. You might just be a person, an outsider, somebody that's witnessing somebody else going through some sadness. You can be there for them as a light of encouragement, to let them know the same message that I'm conveying to you right now, that all sadness heals with time, as long as you decide to let go of your past misperceptions and misunderstandings of what you thought the situation and scenario was. When we can step out of our situation and look at the broader perspective, the image is just so much more beautiful. The vision of life, your vision in life, is so much more clearer. So this is the final finale of this reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Just make sure that you take care of yourself, and if you guys want to follow me on social media, make sure you check the description below. Give this video a thumbs up, and also if you need to rewind this video and go back to a specific thing that I touched on, I would love it if you timestamp it and leave a comment with that timestamp so that you know, people can easily get to the specific point in the video that you feel is important. Also, if you guys have conversations that y'all want to have with me about how you felt about this reading, or maybe you might be going through something right now and you just want to communicate with me via the comment section, I'm all there. I'm eyes and ears, and I just love my supporters so much, and I just want to say thank you for your endless support, all your love. You guys are the reason why I do what I do, and I want you guys to stay elevated and uplifted. So just know this reading is an indicator that all is well and things are getting better for you. So period. Listen to the angels, tap into your intuition. I love you guys. And in addition, just keep on wishing, because all of your dreams will come true. Love you guys.